Welcome to Experiments in Happiness with Michelle Lemus, the podcast for high achieving women who've checked all the boxes but still feel something's missing.
I used to think being present was for people who had nothing better to do. You know the type. The ones sitting on a cushion at sunrise, sipping herbal tea, surrounded by candles and immaculate houseplants, posting captions about mindfulness while the light hits just right. Meanwhile, I was over here juggling kids, marriage, work deadlines, groceries, appointments, unread emails, a dog puking on the rug, and a brain that never seemed to shut up. Present? I wasn't trying to be present. I was trying to survive. Presence felt like a luxury for people with quieter lives. But here's the twist I didn't see coming. The more chaotic my life felt, the more my mind wandered. And the more my mind wandered, the less grounded, fulfilled, and alive I felt. I wasn't actually living my life, I was narrating it, future tripping through it, problem solving it, replaying conversations, planning what came next, doing everything except experiencing it. And slowly, almost imperceptibly, I started to feel disconnected from my own days. They were happening, but I wasn't really in them. What I've learned since is this: presence isn't about silence, it isn't about stillness, it isn't about sitting cross legged with a perfectly calm mind. Presence is about noticing what's true in front of you without being pulled into everything else. And that is the quietest form of power I've ever found. It's not flashy, it doesn't announce itself, but it changes everything. And the best part, it's available in micro moments we're usually too distracted to see. I remember one night standing in my kitchen, stirring pasta. Nothing special about the night, just one of those evenings that blur together. I was physically there, but mentally, I was everywhere else. I was replaying three separate conversations from earlier that day, thinking about what I should have said differently, planning tomorrow, mentally rearranging my to do list, feeling behind, feeling rushed, feeling that low grade pressure that hums in the background when your life feels full but not settled. My daughter was talking to me, telling me a story, and I wasn't hearing her. I could feel myself nodding automatically, saying at the right intervals, like some kind of well trained robot, while my mind ran laps elsewhere. And then she laughed, not a polite laugh, a full, unfiltered laugh. I heard it, really heard it, and something in me snapped back. I looked at her, like actually looked. Her crinkled cheeks, the way her hair was half falling out of a messy bun. How animated she was, waving her fork around like an orchestra conductor. In that 3-second shift, everything changed. I was with her again, not in yesterday, not in tomorrow, here. That moment was ordinary, and it was deeply sacred. That's what presence does. It makes the ordinary sacred. We live in a world that worships speed, efficiency, achievement, output, hustle. Being present doesn't produce anything the way the world defines productivity. You can't quantify it. You can't put it on a resume. You can't measure it in hours worked or tasks completed. But here's what presence does produce: it produces clarity. You respond instead of react. It produces connection. Conversations go deeper without you trying. It produces joy. You notice small, beautiful things that used to blur past you. It produces sanity. Your nervous system finally gets the message that you're not in danger, and it produces confidence. Not the loud, performative kind, the quiet kind that comes from trusting yourself. Presence is a real time tether to your life. Without it, everything becomes a highlight reel you barely remember living. It's like running a marathon without ever looking up, crossing the finish line and thinking, wait, wasn't there supposed to be more? Presence is the more. And I want to clear up something important here. There's a myth we've all swallowed whole. That being present means doing nothing, that it requires stillness, that it only counts if you're calm, quiet, and detached from real life. That's not true. You can be present while walking, while cooking, while answering emails, while laughing, while driving, while folding laundry. Presence is simply attention plus openness. That's it. It's feeling your breath while brushing your teeth, It's hearing the tone in a friend's voice instead of just the words. It's noticing how the sun hits your desk. It's realizing your throat is tight and unclenching it. It's noticing what's true right now without immediately adding a story to it. And here's something I want to say very clearly. You are not going to live present 100% of the time. No one does. Our brains love time travel. They are excellent at it. Presence is not about staying here forever. It's about coming back over and over with gentleness. There's no gold star, no finish line, no version of you who gets it right. Presence is a relationship. And like any relationship, it deepens every time you return, even after you wander, especially after you wander. Presence is not a lifestyle overhaul, it's in the moments, the small ones that happen every day. So let's experiment. Not dramatically, not perfectly, just honestly. For the next 48 hours, I want you to choose one everyday moment to act as an anchor. Just one. Something you already do. Making your morning coffee, brushing your teeth, starting your car, walking into your house, washing your face at night. That's it. This becomes your cue. When you're there for just 60 to 90 seconds, drop into the moment. Notice what you see. Notice what you hear. Notice what you feel in your body. Notice any scent, any texture, any temperature. No judging, no fixing, no trying to make it peaceful, just noticing. And then quietly with us, either out loud or in your head, say this phrase, right now, this is where I am. Let your body arrive. That's presence. What usually surprises people is how little it takes, how quickly something shifts. Presence doesn't steal time, it creates it. Your nervous system responds immediately. You notice joy everywhere. Your relationships soften. The world doesn't get quieter, it gets clearer. Nothing actually changes around you. You change, and that changes everything. Presence isn't a luxury, it's a lifeline. It reminds us that life isn't something we're planning for someday, it's something we're living now. It helps us savor the good, handle the hard, and remember that we're not just racing through time, we're existing inside it. And here's the quiet power of being present right here in this moment. You already have enough, and you already are enough. Everything else can wait. If you try this micro presence experiment, I would love to hear what surprised you, because your life, the one you actually want, isn't waiting in the future. It's unfolding right here, one moment at a time.
Thanks for listening to Experiments in Happiness. You can find more tools and resources at experimentsinhappiness.com.